As editor of Edible Sarasota, I get to experience the amazing restaurants here on the Suncoast, and I get to call it work. And one Suncoast family is responsible for several different restaurant concepts. Mark Caragiulo joins us to talk about the differences between his family's 4 well-known restaurants. Welcome, Mark. Let's talk about the first family namesake in Sarasota. What made you want to open Caragiulo's?
Oh my goodness.
That was a lot.
With your family, with your brothers right there beside you,
What
and
made
your
us want-
mother telling you what to do.
Yes, and my sweet daddy just he sold his bakery in Brooklyn. And Mark, what are we going to do? We're going to open a restaurant here. We're going to open over there. Anyway, so we got in a car and came down to Florida, and I was in hospitality in Florida State, and I've always worked in restaurants, and my brothers had, and it was just kind of the, I don't know, the automatic thing. I was in Florida already, but so the question was again, we're going to do it over here in New York, or we're going to do it over there? And we did it over there.
And you brought New York here.
We did a little bit,
Yeah, a little bit. That's great.
So you opened Caragiulo's. What was it like when you first opened?
It was kind of crazy. We didn't really know very much what we're doing. We know a little bit more now, but not much. But, you know,
the
we're
food
all in
has
the
always
kitchen.
been good.
Yeah, you know, my mother was in the kitchen. My father was out front making pizza. It was a ridiculous, like quintessential mom and pop restaurant. So. Yeah.
But you didn't stop there. Oh, was Owen's Fish Camp next?
Well, we did a few things. We had fun. We did a steakhouse, the Chelsea Grill. It was real successful. So successful, somebody bought it for a lot of money.
Oh, nice.
We did a place called Noah. We kind of do our things together. Some do this, some do that. We did Owen's Fish Camp. That was fun.
And what's the feeling there? What were you going for? Because it's so different than Caragiulo's.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, what are you New York guys doing a Florida fish shack?
Right.
But honestly, it was kind of inspired off that. It was, you know, in Long Island we had these clam shacks, and I mean, for me, it was like that part of Florida that was just kind of missing. It was being extracted every day. You know, it was like, oh, remember those old, you know. So it was kind of it was an attempt to like, hold on, bring that, you know, let's get a little piece of this. So it's kind of that squeaky screen door, the lobster roll, soundtrack to the Old Brothers Where Art Thou. It's that kind of those. It's that
Hillbilly feeling.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. It's that little
time. I kind of like it though, the old time feeling of keeping everything what it was like prior.
And try to get in there. I mean, it's always packed, always packed.
And then you have some of the other restaurants. You have like
Shores,
the
the opposite feel.
Yes.
Well, it's fun. You know, we live in a kind of a small town, so it's not that fun to do the same thing over again. So Shore is kind of 180 degrees. It's that kind of mid-century inspired kind of, you know, American eatery that's
Sleek
casual,
and modern,
yet still a little sexy maybe. Speaking of sexy, did everybody see Tracy's shoes?
We're going to have to get a shot of that.
Yeah, get a shot later.
We're going to have to get a shot of that.
They're all
Tracy, come on,
enjoying that
show
over
it
there.
out.
Anyway.
Woo-hoo.
And your new restaurant, your new one.
Veronica, yeah, Veronica Fish and Oyster, yeah. We got.
Tell us the story behind the name.
Veronica, I'm a big Elvis Costello fan, so everyone knows, you know, it all was 65 years ago when the world was the street where she lived, and a young man sailed on a ship out at sea with a picture of Veronica. Yeah. So it's based off that song, and not based off it, but it's just kind of a little inspiration for, you know, what the place might feel like, look like, that kind of, I've always liked the imagery of the girl kind of waiting for the boy to come back. He never does, kind of a little sad.
But he was
sad.
out to sea bringing in great fish.
Yes, we had some nice, you know, seafood dishes waiting for him, and some pasta actually, which I think he's making today. A little bit,
So that's why she had a seafood restaurant to honor the guy that's on the sea somewhere.
Yep, I'm going to put that on the website. Thank you.
So where do you go next? You've done 2 seafoods, an upscale diner, family Italian.
Well, we're just about to break ground up north and do that kind of coastal version of Shore out on North Longboat. That's going to be fun.
Great.
I'm glad that's up north. I was thinking New York, but
That's the old, that's the old Moore's Stone Crab. Which is
yes.
there for 47 years, kind of amazing. So it's a beautiful piece of property, and we'll have some fun with that. But yeah, that's kind of next, I think.
do you have members of the family at every restaurant?
Usually,
You've
I
got
mean,
a big family.
there's 5 of us brothers, and everyone has their little roles. There's always one of us.
I love that you have something for everyone.
Oh, we try, yeah.
Yeah, no, you've done an amazing job. You really have. So
We're working on it.
congratulations to the Caragiulo family, and a big thank you to all the contributions to the great eating right here on the Suncoast. We're excited to give Veronica Fish and Oyster a try in the kitchen with
can't
your
wait
chef
to try it.
coming up. So we will be doing that shortly. But next, we wanted to introduce you to a new artist who's making murals that you'll see right here on the Suncoast. Stay with us.